Luke 10:18. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven.
And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Akafadash. We're going to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Israel that rule well. Shalom to the Akiyam, Akwakiyam, and the speckled bird listening and learning. Shalom.
Shalom.
You want to read that for me again? I'm going to read down to 20.
Luke 10:18. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven.
That's right. He beheld Satan. Okay, and we know that the devil, Esau, we know Esau is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Okay? And the devil comes after the working of Satan. So the Most High, his word says he beheld Satan fall as lightning. So that means that his fall is going to be quick, man. Esau, the nation of Edom's fall is going to be quick and devastating, man, to the whole earth. Okay? We know this. We know that the fall of the nation of Edom, the so-called white man, is at hand. All right? You got hundreds of African nations, damn near the whole continent of Africa, telling the so-called white man, France, America, to go fuck themselves.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
What's going to happen? The dollar collapsed. The dollar is getting ready to collapse. All right? The central bank digital currency. Okay? And the MOTB. All right? This man has got no other recourse but to use the sword. And what is the modern day sword? A gun. So he's going to use his military to put these people in check. He's going to use his military to put your goddamn people out of your misery if you're out here suffering. Okay? But see, we don't have any worries, man. Because our names are written in heaven. Continue reading down to 20 for me, out. Yep.
Verse 19. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions.
That's right. Through this word, we have the power, okay, to rebuke you goddamn demons that want to come up here. Okay? We have the power to rebuke you goddamn the wisdom of Esau, Edom. All right? His witchcraft. We don't got to worry about none of that bullshit, man. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. Go ahead, Art.
And over all the power of the enemy.
That's right.
And nothing shall by any means hurt you.
That's right, nothing. Go ahead.
Notwithstanding in this rejoice not that the spirits are subject unto you.
That's right.
But rather rejoice because your names are written in heaven.
That's right. The spirits are subject unto us, man. Through what? Through the Holy Scriptures. You know, I remember seeing the brothers over in L.A., man. This demon came up, some black chick, screaming and hollering, she gonna stab somebody, I'm gonna bite you, I got AIDS. You know? And they threw up a curse to rebuke that demon, man. And she started dancing while they were putting that curse up. And then what happened when she got done screaming and hollering and they got done doing all the praying that they did? That lady apologized and took her ass down the street. Okay?
It probably was that demon getting up out of her.
Yeah, she had to leave. She was dancing, yeah. That's right.
When that spirit left, that's when she humbled herself.
Yeah, she was, yeah. And then she just stopped and shit, man, and apologized and left. So, yeah, we have power over the spirits, man. Okay? If we're of that number, of the 144,000 to 1/3, okay, the 144,000 is, we read about them in the book of Jude. It tells you that they were angels that left their first estate. Okay? You see? That's why I said their names are written in heaven. You know? So we're hoping that we're a part of that number, man. Because we're going to be able to judge angels. Yeah, I see that. She's dropping shit. You see? We'll be judging angels, man. If we're of that number. Lord willing. You see? You want to grab Job 14 and 5? Because we're going to continue with Esau's downfall, man. You see? Because these Edomites are getting ready to, they're getting ready to lose their goddamn minds. A lot of them are going to jump out of windows. Okay? They're going to be jumping out of high-rise buildings like crazy, man. You see? What was that, the stock market crash? The first stock market crash? think I was in early 1900s. Them motherfuckers was jumping out of windows, man. You see? The Edomites, they can't deal with
Pressure.
yeah, they can't.
You know, that pressure bust pipes.
Yep. And the Israelites, we went through some shit,
Right.
and we're still going through it. That's why we're able to cope with such hardship, man.
Yep.
You see? But they can't cope with hardship, man. They fucking lose their job, they go home and kill everybody in the house.
Yeah.
Their fucking fish, their dog, you know, nothing. Where nobody's living in this bitch.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying, cuz? Go ahead,
Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined,
Uh-huh.
the number of his months are with thee.
That's right.
That thou has appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
That's right. The Most High appointed a bounds, okay, that you can't pass. Okay? He appointed, and this happened in all the other kingdoms, man, with the Babylonians. You know, they had their time to rule. Okay? The Persians and the Medes, they had their time to rule. The Greeks, even though they're Edomites, they came back into rulership. You know, they changed their names into, they called themselves Romans. That's Esau, being or Cain, basically, the same spirit, being that fugitive and vagabond that he is, continuing to change his name, calling himself white now. Okay? So the bound that you can't pass is here, man. That's why everybody's turning their backs on America. Every day, all these nations, even nations in the EU and NATO, are considering going with the BRICS. You know? Because they see America falling. Go ahead,
Turn from him that he may rest till he shall accomplish as in hiring his
That's
day.
right. Psalms 149, read 49.
Psalms 149:4. For Yahweh taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation.
That's right. He's going to beautify the meek. Who is the meek? We are. Okay? We've humbled ourselves, man, to this truth. Okay? Out of fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai's punishment, we humbled ourselves, man. Okay? We decided we were going to make our bodies a living sacrifice, man. So we don't have to go through the hell that a lot of these people are getting ready to catch. Because a lot of these people are going to catch all kind of hell, man. And we don't want no parts of that. Okay? Go ahead.
Let the saints be joyful in glory.
Uh-huh.
Let them sing aloud upon their beds.
That's right.
Let the high praises of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai be in their mouth.
That's right. And that's why we start our camp with all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And we end it that way.
That's right.
Okay? And throughout the camp, we use the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Because we want that spirit to dwell with us, man. That Holy Spirit, we want it right here with us while we're out here damning you people, man. Okay? Because that's what this is about. Go ahead,
In their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand,
Uh-huh.
to execute vengeance upon the heathen.
That's right, and that's what's getting ready to take place. You're going to have the 2/3 on this side putting these people down. Okay? When them race wars, people are fighting in, like hell for food, for resources. The sword is going to be put upon you, Edomites, man, and upon all you other nations too, you heathens. Shit, upon their own people, they're going to be putting the sword, man. You know? It's going to be every man for his goddamn self. If you don't know the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, I can't help you. Okay? This brother can't help you. You see? We've told our family members, man, what's coming and getting ready to take place, man. So the sword is getting ready to be lifted up upon every man and his neighbor. Okay? Go ahead,
To execute vengeance upon the heathen
Uh-huh.
and punishments upon the people.
That's right. And that's what's getting ready to and that's what's going to happen in the kingdom, man. After the 2/3 get done putting you people down on this side, once we get into the kingdom and it's being built up, man, we're going to execute vengeance upon you people, man. Okay? This is when you're going to know the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua and how much he loved his people, those that are of the elect. Go ahead, bro.
To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron.
Yep, the elites, the Rothschilds, DuPonts, Bilderbergers, the Gettys, Oppenheimers, they're all going to have chains on them. They ain't going to be riding around in a billion-dollar yachts, okay? You got to fly to some of these people's fucking houses. You can't even drive there, okay? All these people are going in goddamn chains, man. You see? Go ahead,
Psalms 149 and 9. To execute upon them the judgment written.
That's right.
This honor have all his saints.
That's right. The saints are the Israelites. Go ahead.
Praise ye Yahweh.
That's right. That was it. Isaiah 13. Read 1 and 2 and then 10 to 16 for me, please.
Isaiah 13 and 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah, the son of Amos, did see.
Yep.
Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain.
Lift ye up a banner. The banner is these holy scriptures, man. And the burden of Babylon is what's taking place right now, man. Okay? This place is getting ready to go down, man. So we're lifting up a banner, the holy scriptures, upon this high mountain. Now this mountain is getting ready to get knocked the hell down. Go ahead,
Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand.
That's right. Don't get upset because we talk like lions. Don't get upset because I have my hand raised up to make a point. Because that's what the scriptures it says. Lift up your voice like a trumpet and tell my people their transgressions. Okay? Because these Negroes, they don't want to listen to this soft-ass, sissified voices that these fucking preachers have, and they're not going to do it. They're only going to listen to authority. Okay? And the Most High telling us to lift up our voices is giving us the authority. All right? To tell you goddamn people what's getting ready to happen to you. Go ahead,
That they may go into the gates of the nobles.
Right downtown in the city where we live at. We ain't fucking hiding nowhere. Go ahead,
Jumping down, Isaiah 13 and 10. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light.
That's right.
The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine.
Yep.
And I will punish the world for their evil.
That's right. He's going to punish the world, man. He's going to punish Esau, Edom. That's the last, but it's not the least. He's going to get hit. This last go around for Esau is going to be a horror show, man. Okay? Go ahead,
And the wicked for their iniquity.
Yep.
And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease.
The arrogancy of the proud. Who is the proud? The so-called white man. Okay? Still walking around with a smirk on his goddamn face and his dollars collapsing. You see? That's what they do. They're falling like lightning. Their economy's crashing, and they still walk around with a smirk and a smile on their face like everything's okay. Well, it's not. All hell's getting ready to break loose. You see? Go ahead,
And will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even the man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
That's right. He's going to make a man more precious than fine gold. But what man is that? The man of the elect. A man of the 144,000, a man of the 1/3. That's going to be standing up, man, while everybody's laying the fuck down. All right? We're going to be walking around unafraid of what's going to happen to us, man. If it's the Lord's will that something happens. Okay? But we're going to know if we're of the elect, we're not going to get touched, man, for the most part. You see? That's a man being more precious than fine gold, because 7 women in the book of Isaiah are going to take hold of one man. Go ahead,
Therefore, I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place. In the wrath of Yahweh of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. And it shall be as the chased roe.
That's right. You're going to be as a chased roe, like a deer getting chased through the woods. You're going to be hauling ass, man, to get away from the hell that's coming. Okay? That's why a lot of times when I see these Edomites out here running, boy, you better get some, if you ain't running, you better go buy some good fucking running sneakers. Okay? Or some good running boots, because you're going to need them. Go ahead,
And as a sheep that no man taketh up, they shall every man turn to his own people.
That's right.
And flee every one into his own land.
Thank you.
Every one that is found shall be thrust through.
That's right. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
Yep.
That's why I said, that's why the scripture says you're going to be as a chased roe. You're going to be like a deer being chased through the woods, man. And if these 2/3 or these other people or other Edomites find you, they're going to thrust you through with the sword. They're going to shoot your ass. Some of you people are going to get actually stabbed with katanas. Okay? Hit with axes. All right? Sledgehammers. Whatever the fuck these people got in their hands, they're going to put it on you. That's what's coming to this place. Go ahead,
Every one that is found shall be thrust through, and every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
That's right. If you Negroes think that it's going to be safe for you to go hide behind some Edomites, we're going to jump over to Edomite to kill your ass first. Okay? You see, that's what's going to take place, man. Go ahead, brother.
The children also shall be dashed to pieces
That's right.
before their eyes.
Isaiah 14:21. Prepare slaughter for the children for the iniquity of their fathers. Okay? The children shall also be dashed through. Dashed against the stones, man. All right? There's going to be no pity taken on Esau, Edom. Go ahead,
Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravaged.
Wives ravish. We all know what that means. Okay? There's going to be a lot of raping, kidnapping of hey man, it's going to get brutal out here. It's going to be like the Stone Ages, man. You know? You just walk into a cave and snatch a bitch by knock the man's head off with a big ass billy club, snatch the bitch by her hair and drag her out the cave. It's gonna be barbaric out here, man. You know? Well, one brother say it's gonna be women tied the fuck up in basements all over the place, man. When this thing goes down. You know? And our people just don't want to take heed. You know, our people don't they want to continue in this American dream. And what the brother said, yeah, it's got to be a dream. Yeah, it's got to be sleep to motherfucking enjoy the American dream. You got to be sleep because you don't know what's going on. What's up, brother? You see? You damn sure got to be sleep in this place, man. If you want to continue in it. Oh, this is the American dream. I get to go up and work 10 fucking hours a day. Okay? Then they take fucking 30% of my money in taxes, which they use to fund the military to go steal fucking from other countries.
Right.
You see? How's it going? You see? That's the American dream, man. To be a part of a big ass criminal, what is that? A theft ring. That's what it is. You know? They're still in all kind of ways, man, from you people and from other countries. But you're continuing in your ways, man. You see? You want to stay in this fucking place, man. We want to get out of here. We want the kingdom of heaven. We want order. You know? When you tell your woman, your wife, to go sit the fuck down, she want to argue with you. You know? That's not going to happen in the kingdom. Yeah, we ain't even going to have to look at our woman. You know, they're gonna know if another man comes into the room, it's time for you to go.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You see? She's gonna disappear like a fart in the fucking wind when another man comes into the room, man. Okay, in the kingdom. And ain't gonna say shit. You know? Go ahead,
Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, but shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it.
Yeah, he's going to stir up the Medes, man. Who is living in the land of the Medes right now? The Russians. Okay? And the Russians are being stirred up right now. Okay? And America's proxy war, they have the Ukraine over here fighting a proxy war with Russia to weaken Russia. Okay? By what? Making them use their munitions. Once they run out of so many and they can't make them fast enough, what happens? They become weak. That's why they have that other country fighting for them right now, because they want to actually go in. America wants to, they want to weaken. Okay, it's like this. I want somebody to go break Mike Tyson's arms and legs, and then I'm going to fucking fight him. You understand? I'm going to get somebody else to go do that so I can go beat him up. That's what America's doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, they're breaking the arms and legs of Russia so that they can go in and beat them up.
They're known for that
Right.
shit, though. Back in the day in the Coliseums and shit,
Yep.
Jake and shit, they would give Jake no weapon and send out, like, you know, mad niggas with
Yeah,
weapons and
hell
shit.
yeah. Then you got to take a weapon from one person.
Or fight a lion with no
Yeah,
weapon
with
and
nothing.
shit, you know?
They show you that in the movie Gladiator. What is it, Commodus? The fucking clown stabbed, what's his name in the side? He stabbed him in the side, man, to weaken him.
They're cowards, man.
Yep, fucking
You know?
just like him.
They'll kill you from like hundreds of miles away and
Yeah.
shit. They're cowards. Back in the day, you know, they used to run up on niggas.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Yeah.
I mean, I ain't going live, during World War II, them motherfuckers was on they had the hand-to-hand combat with the fucking Japanese, man.
Yeah.
You know? So you saw you did the thing in World War II, but since then you got your technology, man. You don't even want to be you in a fucking a box in the middle of Arizona, flying a drone over in fucking Iran or Iraq.
But once again, he'll use his military to do it. Back in the day, them kings was on the front line.
Fuck yeah.
You know?
The generals were on the front line.
Yeah.
Shit, they led the charge
Yeah.
a lot of times. You know, you barely see a lieutenant and shit on the front lines nowadays, man. You know, shit. Man, y'all are getting ready to get them. Hey, man, the Russians and the Chinese are fucking coming, man. Now, Russia's arming all of these other countries, all these African countries with weapons. You know, they're giving them money, building infrastructure so these people could have fucking jobs. You know. And they told, and America's actually warning their citizens to get out of some of these countries over in Africa right now. Hey, get out. Get out. Hey, when we're telling you to get out, you got so many hours to get out, and then after that, you're on your own. You want to fuck around over there right now if you want to, go ahead. You a white person over in Africa, you better motherfucker you better be on your P's and Q's over there, because they're going to bust you upside your head with a fucking rock. Okay? You know, because everybody hates this fucking country, man. Everybody's starting to hate the horde. Okay? You got anything on that? Chapter 6. Grab Isaiah 14, read 12 to 17, and then jump to 20.
Isaiah 14 and 12. And it reads, How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
How hath that fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? Lucifer meaning light bearer. So right now, the elites, they were the light bearers, but now the 144,000, okay, men, 12,000 men from each of the 12 tribes, they're becoming the light bearers, man. Okay? Not in wickedness, man, but in righteousness. All right. So how have you fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? You light bearers, you elites. Okay, and those that consort with them, you're falling because of your wickedness, man. Your sins have gone up to heaven, and the Most High has heard the cry of the righteous. You see. So now what's taking place? The fall of Lucifer, man. Of those light bearers, those elites that lied to everybody. Okay. Are continuing to lie, but the lies are being seen. The lies are being found out, okay? Because their own tongue has fallen upon themselves, man. Because their own people are telling. You see? We come out here to tell the truth of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They give their whistleblowers basically give us something to filter through the scriptures, man. Okay? So now you're falling. Go ahead.
And it's not a coincidence They've been falling ever since what? 69,
60,
70?
yeah, when they said they went into space.
When
to
they
the
went up
moon.
into the heavens.
Yeah.
flying.
Yeah. They
You know?
set their nest. They want to set their nest amongst the stars.
Yeah.
Yeah. The economy started collapsing. They changed the currency from
Yeah.
a silver and gold back to a fiat.
Beautiful. Yeah. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?
Yep.
How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?
That's right. Did we weaken the nations? How? Through your philosophies. By giving them a fiat currency, okay? That really weakened all these other nations, man. Because your currency wasn't backed by anything. The only reason why that your currency was able to continue was because it was a petrodollar put in place, and that was the only thing you could use to buy oil. That's why these other nations had to use it. Okay? Because you gave a shitload of weapons to the Saudis to put that deal in place. You know, once they did it, what did you do? You weakened the other nations by your fiat currency. You see? So now that currency is no longer wanted or desired by these other nations. Not even nations in the EU or in NATO want their currency anymore. Okay? Now you're trying to rush to get that central bank digital currency in place. You know? You're getting ready to bring a hell to these people, man. And these people are going to bring hell to you. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 13, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven.
Mm-hmm.
I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua.
This is what the so-called white man said he was going to do, right? I'm going to ascend to heaven. I'm going to be like the Most High. And nobody's going to bring me down. But wait a minute. The Most High is bringing your ass down. Okay? Now there's no other nation on this earth as an individual could take you down. But now all of these nations are coming together, man. They're all coming together against one entity, man, America. Because they're tired of you fucking people bullying everybody. Okay? And I'm telling you, it's funny, man. I don't know if I brought this story up before, but I was a little skinny kid. And there was a bigger kid on the bus in my school, man. And this motherfucker used to mess with me every day. And it was like closer to the end of the school year. And, I shouldn't be saying this, but, I should be telling this, but, the one day we got off the bus, I told him, I said, yo, you wait right here, man. And I went and got my BB gun and I shot him in his fucking chest. Okay? And he never fucked with me again after that. So America, you're getting ready to, you've been that bully, man, and these people are sick of your ass. Okay? These people are really sick of America, and they're going to tag team your ass. Okay? There's going to be WWE against America. Everybody against America. Go ahead.
For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
Yep.
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
I will be like the Most. I'm gonna paint my image. I'm gonna go around the earth and tell everybody that this is what God looks like. Okay? And we're His chosen people. We're His children. Okay? But if you listen to us, you can go and hang out in heaven with us. Okay? This is the deception of the so-called white man. He wanted to be like God, but now he's getting ready to go into actually trying to achieve having everybody do what he wants them to do. Okay? So when that C-hip gets introduced and you put that in your body, basically he can tell you, now I need you to get another one put in your head. I need you to get another C-hip put in your head. I need another C-hip put here, put there. Because then you're going to be like fucking Pinocchio. Okay? I forget the name of this, experiment, but they had a bull. They had a chip in a bull's head. And they made the bull passive, where it wouldn't do anything, wouldn't hurt anybody. But then they switched the button on, boop, and the motherfucking bull went crazy. All right? This is why Esau wants to turn you into Pinocchio. Huh? Hey, yeah, that's what he wants. Then he can actually say that he's God.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it shows you he's a proud man, man. Like, how you think you're God, right? And they got proof that these astronauts
Scene. Yep.
seem like men, dark men, black men.
Yep.
Okay? Tall is like 7 to 8 feet
Yeah.
tall. And they think they're gonna win.
Yeah.
They're showing you he think he's God.
Yep.
This is an entity that is not made with hands.
Yep.
These ships are not made with hands.
Exactly.
Very spiritual. So what makes you think you want to touch that? And then they're gonna lie and say, "Oh well, we got some in the lab.
Yeah,
We got
okay.
some in their bodies."
Bubblehead.
How in the hell you can't touch that, man? Like the brother had sent me a video with these 3 ships just cruising.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you got United States Air Force all the way on the other side checking them
Yeah.
out. They ain't want no
They ain't
smoke,
want no.
man.
Yeah, they ain't want to fuck with that.
Goddamn
You know?
devil. You
There's
think
so
you
many
got-
videos coming out, man,
Mhm.
with the chariots, bro. It's ridiculous, and you people think that you just gonna fight that? Get the go ahead, bro. Yeah,
I'm trying to tell you, all right, go. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
Uh-huh.
Yet thou shalt be brought down to the hell, to the sides of the pit.
That's right. Yet you're gonna be brought down, man, to hell. Okay? And what is hell? That's gonna be that bondage that you're gonna go into, man. Because that's what we're in right now. We're in hell. This is hell for us. It's a condition played out on earth, man. So Esau, you're gonna be brought down to the pit, man. Again, you're gonna be put in bondage. A hardcore 1,000 years of fucking slavery, getting a foot in your ass every single day, man, for what you've done to the children of Israel.
Hey, keep your composure and keep calm.
Mm-hmm.
And let the spirit come. But the smoke, you gotta get busy. But that guy to walk past,
Yeah.
coming back on this side with you.
Yeah?
Yeah, but keep your composure.
Yeah, nah, I ain't fuck that, bro. You good? You good? You got any more on that?
Reading on in Isaiah 14 and 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man?
Is this the man? Is this the man that weakened the nations? Talking about Esau, Edom. Okay? Go ahead.
Is this the man that made the earth to trouble? That did shake kingdoms?
Uh-huh.
That made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof? That opened not the house of his pioneers?
His prisoners.
Prisoners. Why not? Isaiah 14 and jumping down to 21.
Uh-huh.
And it reads, prepare slaughter for his children,
Prepare slaughter for his children. Go ahead.
for the iniquity of their fathers.
That's right, the iniquity of their fathers. Who are their forefathers? Those people that had the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians in slavery. See? That's who committed the iniquity. But who's going to pay for that? Their children. Who are their children? Those people that are here to this day. Okay? Still in control of this earth. Go ahead, Art.
Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers,
Mm-hmm.
that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with the cities.
That they do not rise. What is that talking about? That 1,000 years of slavery that they're getting ready to go into. Okay? Because the nation of Edom has to go into slavery for 1,000 years. And after that, they're going to be put out the earth. Okay? According to the Holy Scriptures. Got him on that up?
That's it.
Grab Isaiah 34. Read 2 to 8. Yeah, what's going on, huh? Yeah. It's all right, take your time. What's going on, brothers? All right, chill. bringing His truth out, you know.
Start at the top.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 34:1. Come near, ye nations, to hear and hearken, ye people.
That's right. Come near, ye nations. Talking about the heathens, nation of Edom. You know, you're supposed to listen to the brothers that are out here on these corners teaching this truth. Go ahead,
Let the earth hear all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it.
That's right.
For the indignation of Yahweh is upon all the nations.
The indignation, the righteous anger, man, okay, is upon the nations. That's why brothers are teaching this truth. Go ahead.
And his fury upon all their armies. He had utterly destroyed them.
That's right.
He had delivered them to the slaughter. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of the carcasses.
That's what's getting ready to take place, man, when this economy collapses. When this dollar fails and the economy collapses, what do you think is going to take place? You know? All hell's going to break loose, man. You know? When people have nothing to lose, what happens? They lose it. And that's what's going to happen on this earth, man. Especially here in America. Because these people are too used to being comfortable. You see? Just too used to being comfortable, having everything handed to them on a silver platter. You see? So what do you think is going to happen when these people are no longer comfortable? They're going to lose their goddamn minds. Go ahead, bro.
And their carcasses and the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
That's right.
And all of... What, you want me to read down to?
Read to 8.
Yep. Verse 4, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all the hosts shall fall down, and the least falleth off from the vine, as a fallen fig from the tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
That's right.
Behold, it shall come down upon Adumia.
Idumea is a Greek way of saying Edom, which we know the Edomites are the so-called white man. Go ahead.
And upon the people of my curse.
That's right. The curse, man. Those chariots that are showing up. Okay? When this economy collapses to 2/3, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians are going to go goddamn ham on these so-called white people, man. Okay? They're going to be putting themselves to death. They ain't going to have no food or no resources. What the fuck you think these people are going to do when they don't have those things? Go ahead.
The sword of Yahweh is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of the lambs and goats.
Yep.
With the fat and kidneys of the rams of Yahweh.
The goats. Now, who are the goats, man? The goats are going to be put on the left hand, and the sheep are going to be put on his right hand. And we know the goats are the wicked. Okay? They called Alexander the Great in the book of Daniel the rough goat.
They show that in the movie.
Yeah.
When Mel Gibson he put on that goat.
Oh, yeah.
What movie was that? That war movie? Showing you that it's
Shit, I'm trying to think.
it was a war movie. It was Mel Gibson who produced it.
Not the Patriot.
Oh,
It wasn't the Patriot. It was something else, I think. I know what you're talking about, though.
He put that goat drawing on, showing you
That they know.
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead, brother.
And sacrifice Basra and a great slaughter in the land of Adumia.
Yep.
And the unicorns shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and the land shall be soaked with blood, and the dust made fat. Y'all got questions?
All right, brothers. Y'all be safe out here.
And the unicorns shall come down with them with the bullocks, with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and the dust made fat with fatness. Hey, you know, I thought, you know what I mean?
Hey.
I was just trying to get, the brother on cue.
Yeah.
I seen him, you know what I mean? Because when you walk, you seen it.
Yeah.
It was a little smirk jump, Then, they came up, heard the word.
Yeah, they heard
all
it.
praise.
That's
to
what we
Yahweh
get. That's
Bahasham.
what we out here for, brother.
Hey, all praise to
That's
Yahweh
what we are
Bahasham,
out here
Yahweh
for,
Shai,
to
nothing
give that.
happened.
Yep.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was almost like, I was in my head a little bit, you know what I mean? But, you know, I let the spirit take over. And all praise to Yahweh Shemel
All
Shah.
praise to
You
Yahweh Shemel Shah.
know, they was listening. They looked like they
They
was
got
humble.
something. Yeah, they got something.
And you know, when he was
That's
across
what
the
we here
street,
for.
the brother walked past like he had like, you know, like as if he was street niggas, you know, like he wanted beef. And then when he came and he sat and listened, he walked away and he gave salute like,
That's right, he did. Beautiful.
hey, showing you these spirits as
The
well,
spirit
man.
as
Now,
well,
you
man.
know,
I said if a man's ways, if a man's ways please the Most High, you know, even his
that.
enemies, and that includes Esau, Edom. That's why they all. A lot of times they come by, they wave at us, say hi, you know, more than our own people. But it's beautiful that the brothers got an ear for, you know.
I was in my head a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I was just like on war defense and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I had to get that spirit. That spirit was, I had to put that spirit back out there.
Beautiful.
Yeah. That's all praises to Yahweh Shemel Shah.
Now we will be tested. There's gonna be times where you got a bunch of demons.
Oh
coming
yeah,
up there.
there's gonna be days, man. You know, but we ain't gonna worry about that shit. If it happens, it happens. Just gotta try to keep our composure.
Yep.
You know, like we always say, don't come behind them cameras. Cause now you're in my personal space. Go ahead, brother.
Isaiah 34:7, and the unicorns shall come down with the bullocks, with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood,
That's right.
and the dust made fat with fatness. For it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance.
That's right. It's the day of Yahweh's vengeance, man. Okay, the Most High is going to take vengeance on who? The nation of Edom, the so-called white man, and his blood is going to be spilled because he spilled innocent blood, man. And this land has to be cleansed by his blood being spilled, man. And how is that going to happen? Like I said, the 2/3. You know, it was an incident. What in New York? It's like this been happening a lot. Where and it was kind of a setup because these young men were told that there was going to be a PlayStation handout. So hundreds of young men showed up at this park,
Yep.
and the PlayStation handout was a farce. And the cops came and told them that they can't be there. So they started throwing rocks and bottles and shit at the police, man. You know. So just imagine. When there's then the brother, I think it was Amman Gabar out of New York, main camp, said, actually it was the other brother, I can't remember his name. I think he's from down south, I think it's Mississippi or Tennessee, one of those two, I think it's Mississippi. But he was the one that was talking about that. And he said, now that was PlayStations. Just imagine when they run out of food. And there ain't no food, or there's little food, and only certain people are getting it. What the fuck you think they're gonna do to these people that are coming out of the store with bags? They're gonna be waiting for you. Matter of fact, they might follow you home because they think that you got more shit at home. You see? You know, it's hey man, yeah, hey, this is really going to escalate to a real serious situation, man, for a lot of you fucking people. If you don't got this truth, it's going to escalate into an extremely serious situation for your ass, especially Edom. Go ahead.
Isaiah 34:8. For it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance, and the year of recompenses.
That's right, the recompense, the repayment for all the sins, all the killing, all the thievery, rape, robbing, and murdering that the so-called white man has did has got to be repaid. It's got to be paid back. Through what? Go ahead, brother.
Of the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion.
That's right.
And the streams thereof shall be turned into the pitch, and the dust thereof into the brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch.
That's right. The land is going to be burning pitch. Why? Because them nuclear missiles are coming over here. Russia, China, shit, NATO, and the nations in the EU are going to shoot missiles on this goddamn place. Okay? Because of all of the wickedness that you have done. And I listened to the one brother, he said, y'all think them nuclear missiles were made to be put into a fucking museum? Nah, they were made to be used, man. Alright? Those are the weapons of the Most High's indignation. That's his armory. He's getting ready to open up on your ass. Okay? The scriptures tell you that that's his armory. He had the smith create the weapon, okay, and then put into an armory to be used at a later date. It tells you that in the scriptures, man. That's the Most High's armory. That's his shit. That's his stuff that he's going to use, man. The weapons of his indignation, his righteous anger. And he has righteous anger against this place. Why? Because of all of the fucking sins and all the wickedness that this place has committed. Okay? So they will be used. And it will be burning pitch, like the scripture said. You got him on that eye?
Live by the gun,
You
die by
damn
the
right.
gun.
And Esau has lived by the sword his whole fucking existence.
That was it.
Matter of fact, that was his blessing. Okay, so he had no way around it. The Most High set that up beautifully. Okay? Jeremiah 29, 18, and 19. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
All right.
You see, if the Most High made that, what did he say? What did it say in Romans? That he's the vessel of dishonor. Okay? Cain hit Abel upside the head with a rock. Cain means what? A weapon. You see? So his whole spirit was created to be the wicked, man. The seed line was the wicked. Tells you that in Genesis, the 3rd chapter. The serpent seed, a seed line, okay, will have enmity, hatred, right? Hatred towards the woman seed, the children of Israel. Okay? And him having the blessing of the sword wouldn't allow him to be anything else but a sword bearer, man. Somebody that uses the sword to get done what he wants done. Go around and kill every damn thing and everybody. What's that?
I said they live by the sword, die by the sword.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Yeah.
That's the spirit.
Other
The brother
thing
just
is-
said that.
The other thing is,
Yeah.
the body don't last forever.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
The spirit does, and we come back.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
like these scientists putting their heads in that freezer. Oh,
Yeah.
we're gonna come back. We're gonna be able to take our head,
Right.
put
Be able to-
it
yeah.
in a machine.
Yeah.
And we're gonna.
Nah, the spirit's gone.
The spirit's gone.
Yeah, yeah, you take it easy,
Well,
man.
like you said, it brings everybody back.
Yeah, well, the Most High's bringing everybody back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they got to come back for their judgment. You see, that's what we go. That's what we go before the judgment seat to get our punishment, and then we come back down onto the earth and play it out. Yeah. So we come back to.
I think it's more like we come back, he comes and shows us.
Yeah. Well, that's why we're standing out here teaching, because we finally figured out that this is what this life is about.
This whole thing is to save us. Not,
Yeah,
not
and a lot of people come back in their lot to do wickedness continually, you know, so that's what it's all about. But you take it easy, man. All right? That's the spirit that he came and said that you live by the sword, you die by the sword. You see? You know, that the Most High is yeah, you can't make this stuff up, man. We're out here teaching. We're talking about Esau being the sword bearer, okay? And you live by the sword, you die by the sword. And here comes an Edomite. And what did he say? Yeah, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. That's the spirit, man. You know? You can tell the Most High is dealing with us, man. You know? It just, you can't get around that kind of stuff, man. You know? Go ahead,
Jeremiah 34 up
um,
and 17,
29,
29.
18, and 19. Oh, that's all right, bro. Go ahead. Yeah.
Jeremiah 29 and 11. For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, says Yahweh, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end.
That's right.
Then shall ye call upon me, and ye shall go and pray unto me, and I will hearken unto you. And ye shall seek me and find me.
That's right. You shall seek me and find me. And that's what we've done, man. Okay? Through a lot of watching videos, reading, making videos, coming out here on the street, we're seeking Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We're seeking to please the Most High.
That's right.
Okay? We're not seeking to please man. We're seeking to please the Most High, man. All right? Out of fear, man, because we know that he's getting ready to destroy this place totally. Go ahead,
And ye shall seek me and find me when ye shall search for me with all your heart.
That's right.
And I will be found of you, says Yahweh, and I will turn away your captivity.
That's right. I will turn away your captivity. He's taking us out of this place spiritually right now. Okay? But soon to be physical. We're going to be taken out of here physically, man, and given a kingdom. Go ahead,
And I will gather you from all the nations
Yep.
and from all the places whither I have driven you, says Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua.
That's right, the diaspora, the dispersed of Israel. All right? That's why these all-black Israelite camps, they're going off. Because our people are going to look like every nation on this fucking earth, man. Because that's where we were dispersed to. You see? And we always bring it out that there's brothers in all kind of countries that look like the other nations teaching, man.
That's right.
Okay? You got brothers in the Philippines. Look like a Filipino. But guess what? He's teaching the truth, man. You know? More on fire than most of these damn camps out here. IUIC, like we were saying last week. Where's all their videos at? They got thousands of goddamn people marching down the street, but I don't see none of their videos. You see? Go ahead,
And I will bring you again into the place once I see it. And I will bring you again into the place whence I caused you to be carried away captive.
That's right.
Because he has said, Yahweh have raised us up prophets in Babylon.
That's right. He's raised up prophets in Babylon. Why you think we standing out here? Okay? The Most High is showing his people mercy by putting us out here on these street corners, man. Like the brothers that just came by. That they didn't ask any questions. They stood there and they listened. They were respectful. Okay? That's what we're out here for. For brothers just like that.
Yeah.
So that they can go home and think about what they just heard.
And then they might bump into a TV show or
A video.
a movie, a music, listen to some music and see like, oh shit, that's what the brothers was
That's
talking
what they
about.
said.
You know?
You see?
And hopefully through the grace of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, they awaken.
Yep.
Like the brother said, we're out here to seal the elect.
That's right. You can't seal the elect if you're at the park. Now we do our videos down at the park. We do our midweek down there. You know what I'm saying? But when you do your main camp, you bring your ass out on the street. Like I said, this is the city we both live in.
Yeah.
He lives probably less than a mile away. I live probably a mile and a half away.
Yep.
2 miles at the most. Okay? I work about 3 miles away from here. This brother works about a mile away from here.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We don't give a fuck if somebody from my job come by here and sees us, man.
Nope.
You know? Because this is where we're supposed to be at.
Yep.
If they got a problem with me doing something on my personal time, then they can go fuck themselves. I don't bring this to my job. I'm not in the lunchroom telling brothers that Esau's the so-called white man, he's the devil, the Bible speaks of. I don't do that. I don't do that. You know? So I'm going to continue to come out here because just like them two brothers that were standing there listening intently to what we were saying, you know, that's who we're here for. Our people, man. Because we want them to wake up. We don't want them to be, we don't want the 2/3 to be put to death, but the Most High has to put them to death because they're wicked, man. They don't want to get right. You see? Go ahead,
Jeremiah 29:16. Know that thus says Yahweh of the king that sitteth upon the throne of David, and of all the people that dwelleth in this city, and of your brethren that are not going forth with you into captivity.
That's right.
Thus says Yahweh of hosts, behold, I will send upon them the sword, the famine, and the pestilence.
That's right.
And I will make them like the vile figs that cannot be eaten.
You see?
They are so evil.
See? Read that again for me. What's up, bro?
Thus says Yahweh of hosts, behold, I will send upon them the sword, the famine, and the pestilence.
That's right, the sword, the famine, and the pestilence, man. He's going to send that upon these people. Okay? It's going to be a punishment for the 2/3. Okay? And he's going to put a lot, he has to shed the, like I said, the blood of the man who shed innocent blood in this land. Okay? So this is the 2/3, their final punishment, their judgment, which is going to be death. Okay? And Esau is getting ready to go into slavery. That's what this is all about, man. That's why we're out here, to tell our people that this is the Most High showing you mercy. Okay? And if you don't put your hand out there while he's trying to pull you up, your ass is going to fall. He's putting a lifeline out here right now for the children of Israel. Okay? Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just thinking about something. I slapped.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
It has nothing to do with anything.
It's
really,
all
but
right.
Maybe it's the spirit. I don't know.
Hey.
But I was thinking about how you know how I delete my videos and I'd be like, damn, I'm wondering. You'd be like, maybe I free up space, man.
Yeah,
It's
you
still
got
gonna
it.
be there.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. It's your work. You've done your work.
Right, and unless they take the channel away, we're talking about Esau, unless they, delete your
The
shit
whole
like
joint,
right. But still, I was thinking, shit, that's still up in the clouds. But literally, in
It
the
is.
heavens. You know what I
It
mean?
is.
But
It's
you know what I
recorded.
mean? Yeah,
The angels
right.
have recorded that.
Right.
Okay.
But metaphorically speaking, in the clouds, and then also the spiritual clouds.
Right, right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but the brother's right though. You know what I mean? When we delete our videos, the Most High has already recorded our deed, man, for that day. So if we did a video, like we're doing this video right now, if Esau clips it for some odd reason, which, we haven't said anything offensive or any medical misinformation or anything like that. But that's the angels recording everything. They're right here, right now, recording what we're doing. You see? So us deleting our videos to make space to put up more videos, man, is perfectly fine, man, because it's already the heavens have recorded it, like your brother said. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know?
Yep. Read it on out.
Yep.
I will send upon them the sword, the famine, and the pestilence, and will make them like vile pigs that cannot be eaten. They were so evil.
Yep.
Verse 18.
19.
And I will persecute them with the sword, with the famine, and with the pestilence, and will deliver them to be removed to all the kingdoms of the earth,
That's right.
to be a curse and an astonishment,
Yep.
and an hissing and a reproach.
And that's the Israelites. Where did the Israelites go? To all the nations on the earth. Okay? The dispersed of Israel. They're being gathered right now, man. Okay? They're being gathered by who? The prophets that were lifted up in Babylon. Okay? Not these pastors in these churches, but the prophets, man. Come out here to tell you that America is finished. And if you're an Israelite, a so-called Black, Latino, or Native American Indian, or a diaspora, somebody that looks like the other nations, okay? Your seed line goes back to a so-called Black, Latino, or Native American Indian from the 12 tribes of Israel, okay? Because you're going to have people in Ireland. What up, brother? You're going to have people in Ireland, Scotland, okay? You're going to have people in Japan that look Japanese, but their seed line goes back to Israelites. Okay? That's the diaspora. What's up? How you doing? That's the dispersed that the Bible's talking about. They look like the other nations, but they're Israelites. You see? And the Most High is gathering those people right now. Through what? Through men being out on the street. The prophets being out on the streets. The prophets making videos. Okay? And uploading them on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, wherever. So the word gets out. Go ahead.
And a hissing and a reproach among all the nations, whether I have driven them.
A hissing and a reproach. Ain't we on the bottom? Ain't we the butt of every joke? You see? Nobody wants to be around a so-called black man. But they want to dance like us. They want to get tanned like us. They want to sag their pants and cock their hats to the side. They want to be like us, but they don't want to be us.
Right.
You see? Go ahead,
Jeremiah 29 and 19.
Yeah.
Because they have not hearkened to my words, says Yahweh, which I sent unto them by my servants the prophets,
That's right.
rising up early and sending them, but ye will not hear, says Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua.
That's right. Ye will not hear. The prophets have been out here speaking, but you ain't hearing them. You're not listening. You know? You're not inquiring. You just want to